Uh, this is my little art studio that I've been blessed to have for a few years now. And I am really so grateful for the opportunity to have this little space and to have explored different creative modalities and expressions and therapies through art, and to share them, with other people. Because it's brought me so much joy, and I really needed to express myself in different ways and display. And I was never allowed to do that, is the thing. For some reason, it got blocked in me when I was in school, in the school system. And I was trying to do my own art, and I was really discouraged, and I had a really kind of harsh art teacher. I mean, it's fine, just sometimes the way they teach things in school, they have one right way to be, and they have certain metrics that they use for how to do, how to be, so how to do it properly. And anyways, that was always so limiting, constricting for me. Even when I was a kid, I loved, all the things, and I was in a piano class, you had piano lessons, and I couldn't learn this one song as quickly as my teacher thought I should. And she told me, "You don't come back until you learn this song." And it was just so constricting that it was I just didn't want to try anymore because it was too much, pressure and everything. And then, people have expectations about what art should be. And so I just had this itch in me that I just wanted to create so badly. But I didn't even know how to, because I felt so constricted over the ways where people told me I was wrong and I wasn't, And so, but I did. I've been a creative my whole life. And I got this urge that I had to, do something with it that had been there so long. And I even had bought so many art kits from Costco and different things, and I never allowed myself to do it for years and years. And then finally it was just I had this opportunity to do some things, and just just had to. I had this urge, and then took some classes with my stepmom, who has been an artist for maybe even 50 years now. And she's gone through her little and large expansions and progressions as an artist, trying all different kinds of things. And she's so multifaceted in everything that she does. And she had a studio, and they did all kinds of classes that had probably, I don't know, at least 20 different modalities, and then different visiting teachers that would come in and offer the things that their unique gifts, and just focused classes, and really deep, kind of getting to know yourself and heart opening classes to share with other people that came with an open heart to explore themselves, for self-discovery and all of that. And it's a beautiful thing, just to have so much fun and so much connection and community. And so after a little bit, I started paint pouring, because some of the structure and some of the learned methods were a little bit too much for me in certain ways, because I've had this weird perfectionist tyrant in me, where I can't try anything, and I can't be shitty, and I can't be a beginner. But like, it is so funny because when I am a beginner and I do something for the first time, I love it, and I have beginner's luck, and it's just like amazing how it really does turn out. So it's like I just do need to play in certain ways, like with my own creativity, and I never allowed myself to do that at all, like because of past verbal abuse and trauma, and how that affected, just because my art was different, and I don't know, I wasn't good enough, or it wasn't, So, it was like really discouraging. So I feel like a lot of us have a lot of different talents, but it doesn't look the way that people or like society or the control system, wants us to believe it's supposed to look like. And it is supposed to be original, and it is supposed to be inspired and come from like our own creative life force, and that is like the power. But they just, want us to doubt ourselves. We don't have it, but we do. And like, if we explore that and we follow our passions and we just play and we do like what we love, we create a lot of goodness for ourselves in this exploration, of creative play, and kind of like getting to know ourselves through this process of art and creativity. If we do use it as a mirror and something like to reflect back to us, like what we are, because we are creators, and like we don't even have to like make it something other than it's not. Like, we can just be it, because and that's what art has taught me, like just to let it unfold and to show you like so many things. And I learned so much from my process, and like just so many beautiful connections about, and then like so much energy and memory, and just a lot in each little like fun little piece, like. And so what if nobody else appreciates it or loves it? Like, like, look, it's amazing to see, like, get some insight into how some of these things get created, or like just how they come up, and what everybody sees about everything, like, because nobody sees an image the same way, and it speaks to everyone because it is a reflection of our own energy, the ways that we see it, and the ways that it reflects back to us, like, and it's just like the coolest thing about like art and expressing it and like appreciating it and like really seeing like life is art and art is life, and that we are artists, and we are art, and we are creators, and we are the created, and that's what God wanted for us, like to be able to express for ourselves. And it's hurt me a lot, like in a lot of ways, to be and to feel sabotaged from my family, like that I wasn't, doing it in their way, or they didn't appreciate or really support what I was doing. They just thought, oh, this is a cute little hobby that you have, but you're not really a natural at it, and or whatever, like, but like it meant, like, and it has meant so much to me, and it's, it's been like kind of an artery that I was denying to myself, like a core artery to my life force, like channel that I really needed for myself, and I brought, like, because I loved it so much, I wanted to share it with others, and I got to teach classes, and, you know, that was, like, freaking amazing, even though I was, like, scared out of my mind, because I'm an introvert, and I'm shy, and I don't want to have, like, the attention, so, like, public speaking was my worst fear, too. So just being like the center of attention because of different things that had happened to me in my childhood that I'm still processing, because it was there was a lot there, but it inhibited like a lot of different creative things, and all the judgments, like, of society, and like traumatic events that like shut us down or shut our hearts down. So we can protect ourselves in certain ways. But like when we find that spark again, and we can, like have the courage to create and just try things and do things no matter what they say, and like we know what it means to us, and like maybe nobody else will value like our art and creativity, but like it's so beautiful to us. And then like I've seen the value and the prosperity that it's had for me in my life, and how it opened up so many creative channels for everybody else around me, because everybody else, like a lot of different family members and friends, started taking classes after I finally gave myself permission to. And then, it opened up so much for them. And then I got started with like all other sorts of kind of modalities, and got to take all sorts of other artists that, and creators classes that, all the things that they were offering, with like wire wrapping and just oils and mixed media and soul painting, like intuitive painting, and like just soul collage. Soul collage was so huge for me. So, and the connections that we had with other people that were there to create, like, it was just an amazing community, and a huge part of growth in my life, where I was finally able to express things, and everything started coming in a flood after I had suppressed it for so long. And this is just a little example. I have probably hundreds more paintings, but this is just my cute little room where me and my granddaughter paint together. It's so sweet. Yeah. This is our latest little palette. It's from our fluid paint mixture that created all these cute little things. I just love it. And creating, and like, just the sweetness of play and color, and like this like beautiful therapy, just for the joy of it, to see what happens and comes of it. And feeling into it and seeing so much into it. Like there's so much in every piece. And doing this with her and the love, that she is. Oh my gosh. I just... wow, there's so much in it, and I don't know what else there is. Like, because it just reflects so much about life, who we are, like, and what we can create if we follow our hearts and share with others, the joy, and how much joy that brings to others too. So we need art in our lives, and we need all that play and love and the creative spark and the spirit, and we like that just get hinders when we choose other substitutions. So, love y'all. I just wanted to share with you how much this means to me. Really, like, building it and first starting in 2017, like picking up a paintbrush after years and years and years of like really wanting to sing, write, and I've kept it all inside because it wasn't valid. I wasn't allowed to use my voice. I wasn't allowed to express for some reason because it wasn't what anybody else wanted or needed or yeah. But like, man, I had to let go of all that shit and just do it for myself. And even like while I was doing it, like be undermined and kind of ridiculed behind my back or like and just not seen. And that was like, you know what though, but like fuck the naysayers. And like that's sad that they feel like they have to be in judgment of somebody who's creating because it's not something I don't know, it's something for them, I guess, to unfold and unpack. But I see a peacock feather with a heart in that one. And you know what? It's so funny with the fluid paint. Like, you never know sometimes what you're gonna get. And, oh, wow. It's amazing and it's so fun and magical. And I just wish that for everybody to explore their playful world and for it to give, like, so much more, like, for them to do, you know, and play and just discover so much beauty about themselves while they're creating their own process, because there is no separation from the creator and the created. And like when you're creating your own art, like really authentically without any like other attachments or rules, or like when you know you're doing it for yourself, when you're doing your best, like to just let yourself go and experience like what your heart wants to play with, like the satisfaction, like and not judging, but like appreciating each difference in each expression, and like letting it all be like a part of a beautiful like whole, like of like just play and creativity and diversity. And so it's super insightful, just, you know, to observe things and to play with things and to enjoy like sensations and do what you love, like, and make it your own art, because everything is art, you know, and like be original and let it come from like your original spark, your original love, your original life force, and like who you really are, like for real. It's because that's what we need for our lives and for our hearts, and that's our true prosperity, and that's, you know, the new paradigm. So that's what I hope, and that's what I, you know, I'm working towards, and that's what I, you know, envision and pray for, and will, do all I can, like, to contribute to that. Love y'all, and thanks for listening. Do art. Be art. It's all art. Love ya.